Welcome, welcome, Aries. Welcome, welcome. For those of you who are brand new, thank you for checking out my channel. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. It's a little bit high. I like to show the table a little bit without cutting off my head. However, woo, my name is Patty. I'm an empath that does your intuitive tarot, divine driven, divine guided, which means we do have the divine come through with wisdom for you, messages for you, and it could be some ancestors as well from the other side. This is also mixed with astrology and numerology. So all the energies of the universe are intertwined here, especially mostly divine. So this is divine guided and driven for your struggles, trials, tribulations. You're at the rock bottom. You don't know what to do. You have a question. Is he coming back? Is she coming back? That kind of a thing. This is between you and the divine, and here's his messages for you. So first card, the oracle that I'm going to pull out, this is for the week of the 31st of May through June 6th. Cannot believe we are in June already, guys. And so for the new people, first oracle is for the divine. And then the second oracle is, that dropped first. Second one is for the current energies. Third one is for the future energies. And these are energies of the planets, pretty much. I look at the future energies sort of mixed with the divine, because a lot of the times, if you know what's going on up in the skies, that's where divine lives. So, but divine is all powerful and all wisdom and all knowing. So this is why I pull my readings from divine. You can call him God, Allah, Buddha, whatever, but my God is God and absolute truth. Basically, that's what it is. Energy is also too another thing that people use. So I've got two oracles out here already. I'm looking at both of those. It's interesting. So who's afraid to somebody's actually afraid to gain wealth. That's interesting. Definitely those current energies, and that wealth could be monetarily or be happy. Thank you. So divine saying happiness or joyfulness. They're afraid to be happy. They're afraid to just live to be happy. That's interesting. Definitely is going to have to be a planetary thing. Wow, this is interesting. You've seen me shuffle. This is interesting because two of these cards actually were for the same as Scorpios, I believe. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to get started here anyway. I'm just having a whole bunch of downloads. Sorry, guys. So the first card out is fear. And fear is, the divine's card is he doesn't want you to live your life in fear. I don't know why. I have a feeling I'm doing this over again. Am I doing Aries over again? Well, if it is, you guys get two readings. With these three retrogrades going on, guys, your mind is going to get a little kerfuffled and a little bit of miscommunication and things on like that. So if this is a repeat, I apologize, but this is a brand new reading. And those who don't know what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. Okay, so first card out is fear. So divine is saying, don't live your life on fear. Do not live your life in fear. This is something that we do a lot, and it limits ourselves. When we limit ourselves, then we cannot get to the full potential, full growth of what our calling is or what our purpose is. And so we need to sort of release that. And this is the number 12, which is the number 3 in numerology, and that is also about acknowledging. Okay, so this is something that we really, really need to think about and work on, because it definitely, divine is saying, you will either live your life through love choices or fear choices. And you're like, no, that there's more to that. No, there's not actually. So if you really think down to it, and if you want to challenge that, I would love for you to challenge that in a comment. If you don't think that you have to, sorry, my bangs are all doing funny. I'm doing weird today. If you want to challenge that, do that in a comment. If you don't think you're making your life out of love a choice out of love or a lot of fear, then reach out or even email me, and I'll share that how you are thinking in one or the others. All right. So fear has got to go. We all have fear, but if we live our life with fear directing it, that's what I'm talking about. We got to let it go. So our second card, which is wealth, and that's the number 7. Sorry. The number 7 is about our potential and ambition. Okay. And our wealth not only is about our potential ambition, this is what, if I were to pull a wealth card, this is either monetarily or not monetarily. So wealth to you is what? So success to you is what? Accomplishment of your goals is what? How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel like you've hit wealth? Is it wealth to you, or is it just, I just did it? So, but wealth means the most ultimate thing and goal that you have ever done in your life that you are either doing or done, have accomplished, and are going to have a new goal, a new type of wealth, or keep moving forward. So wealth is part of it. Somebody's afraid of actually wealth. Sometimes we get complacent where we are. So if you were to win the lottery, some people are fearful of that because it would change them, and they don't want it to change them. So just a hypothetical, because money can really change people, can actually destroy people as well. So definitely. So somebody is definitely fearful of growing in a positive manner, or they're just scared of it because it's new to them. And anything new is scary. And the third energy is future energy, is partnership, in the number 5. Okay. So this is, and this is a new partnership because it's brand new. It's fresh. It's unstable. It's a novice. It is just uncertain. So this is a future energy for like June and July. That is something coming forward. It's unstable for many reasons, not only for it being a new friendship. It's also unstable because of the energies of the retrogrades going on. Okay. And this is interesting. I'm having some really weird feelings right now. So I'm trying to, it's like, I don't know. I can't explain it. So definitely. Okay. So let's get this started here. And I am going to do, yay. So I'm going to do what they call a horseshoe spread, which is a 7-card spread. It's going to tell me a little bit about your history, a little bit about your strengths, a little bit about your weaknesses, and where to go from there. Oh, okay. And where you want to go. This is interesting. So for somebody, definitely when we look at fears, somebody's actually faced their fears. Somebody's had the strength to face some fears, not all of them. There is a fear, though, that is sort of stuck. And that is one that has to be faced. Okay. So that is the strength card straight out. I love this card as the first card. I sort of looked at this, though, as a past card. Somebody had to be strong through some real trials and tribulations. They were very fearful when they were very young. I don't know who this is for, but they have the strength to overcome. And this is what drives you today. This is what drives you. It burdens you, but it also drives you because you get triggers. And so sometimes when we get those triggers, we want to pull back in. However, this person here just makes them even fight even harder. It's sort of like somebody that says, and I even heard my mom say this to my brother, is you'll never amount to anything. And when that could crumble a person, because then they're fearful. One, I'm not loved. Fear, I will not amount to anything, or fear of their future, those kind of things. But then another personality or mindset will say, you know what, I'll show you. I will amount to something. It's almost like a revenge kind of thinking. But that fear drives them. So sometimes fears will drive you, or fear will have you retract. However, for this person here, beautiful, beautiful, it is driving somebody forward, and you have succeeded. Okay. So fear has driven you. And however, we've got our current energy of wealth. And this is a beautiful, beautiful thing, because the current energy is saying that all this strength that you had, and all this perseverance that you had, all this resilience resilience that you had to get where you are today, where you are right now, is going to bring you rewards. And people are watching you for that, sticking through that resilience and persistence. And I guess I can relate to that a little bit, because I don't know why, but people say, how do you do it? How do you make it? How do you always just persevere through anything? And it's just because I have a faith in a higher power. I have trust in a higher power. I have, my grounding, my core foundation is in a higher power, God. So I actually watch that go. Did I freeze up on there, guys? If somebody's on, tell me if I froze up. I think we've got some distractions going on. And it's also very windy here. So hopefully I didn't freeze up on your side. If somebody's on and if they could tell me if I'm frozen. Hello? I think I froze. I'm going to refresh and see what happens here. Oh, dang. Okay, I'm going to have to restart this, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell if I'm frozen or not. If anybody's on and they see this, if they can tell me if I'm frozen, because I will have to restart. Okay. Thanks, Star. I'm going to have to restart. Dang it. I don't want to just do an audio because I don't think it's going to come. I'm going to try to refresh one more time. Hey, Star. Welcome. Thank you for letting me know. And if you're on, hang on, because I'm going to have to reboot. This is one problem of going live. And it's very, very windy here. So we've got some major windstorms going. So hang on, I'm going to be right back. I will reboot and I will be right back.